Gotham City is not a place for the faint of heart. There's a human-sized crocodile, a man who will make you come to grips with your deadliest fears, and a killer clown that will stop at nothing to put a smile on your face. It's a haven for criminals that really requires the strong and brooding types. Police officers? I mean, they try. In fact, Warner Brothers really wants us to know that the Gotham PD does their best. We are once again getting a Gotham Police Department based show. I mean, didn't the last one just finish?
Trust me, you're gonna want to pay attention.
Well, this incarnation is going to be on HBO Max, and we firmly believe it will have some massive connections to Robert Pattinson's Batman. Here's how. After about a decade of having comic television having little to no crossover to their film universes, we have finally entered a golden age of crossovers thanks to the streaming wars. Let's be honest, Disney Plus has been spoiling us with what we have seen so far with The Mandalorian and WandaVision. The budgets are so huge that anyone could appear at any time. Now that HBO Max is going to be putting its hand in the original streaming pot, we are surely going to be receiving some exciting crossovers. Currently filming is the Suicide Squad spin-off Peacemaker with John You Can't See Me Now. So Warner Brothers' wallet is certainly open to create more movie-quality television. So far, we know that HBO Max's Gotham PD will be a prequel to The Batman, with the film taking place in the Dark Knight's second year of crime fighting. That being said, it makes a lot of sense that Gotham will take place in Batman's year one. That specific phrase may set off some bells in your head, as Year One is an existing arc turn movie starring, well, you know who. It documents Bruce's choice into wearing tights and fighting crime, also specifically showing how he and Commissioner Gordon became best friends forever.
Oh, and hey, I was thinking about having some friends over to the house for a barbecue. No. All right.
One of the more revealing moments of the trailer was when Batman was walking around the crime scene with the GCPD. Clearly, by the time of the film, the Batman and the police have built up a rapport with one another. So picture this, a murderous tyrant is running around Gotham with the gang by his side. Both the GCPD and Batman are attempting to stop the criminals at large. At the end of each episode, we see little glimpses that the reclusive Bat left behind. Batarangs, tied up criminals, Ziploc bags of evidence, until the season finale when the sparkling Bat himself makes an appearance. Jaw-dropping cameos are definitely on the table for HBO Max's Gotham. As the content chief Casey Bloys recently stated, Matt Reeves is obviously a producer on Gotham City PD. We don't want to reserve characters just for films or for TV, there should be some kind of fluidity between them. Did someone say holy crossover Batman? That alone speaks volumes about Jeffrey Wright at the very least headlining the show as Gordon, along with likely appearances of the other Gotham PD actors Barry Keoghan and Alex Ferns. I'd say that Batman features the absolute fiercest rogues gallery of any hero out there. With the Riddler, the Penguin, Catwoman, and the Falcone crime family all appearing in this upcoming film, Warner Brothers may want to avoid a Batman and Robin multi-villain fiasco.
His name is Bane.
A laundry service that delivers.
It's best that they leave some of the character development to happen in connected media. HBO Max has put aside over $2 billion for content this year alone, meaning that a healthy budget is surely set aside for the service-selling original. Along with the aforementioned cameos, we will surely see at least one of the villains from the film in the series, and for that, I'd bet it's Colin Farrell as Oswald Cobblepot. The series is going to need a serious villain played by an established actor if it's going to want to stand out in the sea of content. And with the solid relationship that Colin has built with Warner Brothers over the last decade, it makes perfect sense that the charming Irishman will show up. Plus, with all the prosthetic work that has been done to Colin, if Warner Brothers needs to cut corners and have a stand-in pop up, we probably wouldn't notice. I mean, come on, he looks more like Clayface than he does Colin with all that makeup. Gotham Central was a comic series that followed, well, the Gotham Central on their weekly police duties. One of the interesting things that the series had was their Villain of the Week format. Over the course of its 40 issues, it featured over 15 arcs, following A-listers like the Joker to lesser-known villains like the Black Spider. While the HBO series should have a through-line villain, there's just too many incredible and wacky psychos in Gotham that we've yet to see faithfully adapted into the live action. By having short arcs containing villains like the Mad Hatter briefly appearing, it opens the door to the character to be fully developed and quite frankly beaten to a pulp by Pattinson. Gotham Central contains an issue called Sunday Bloody Sunday, which would be incredible to see adapted. It follows Crisis on Infinite Earths, with the Gotham PD dealing with the cataclysmic fallout of the event with Gotham in shambles. It would be extraordinary to merge the CW events, HBO Max series, and the film world, all while setting up DC's upcoming Flash flick.